Hi there, it's Erik from Denmark going live on Facebook. Today, let's talk about Facebook Lives. And let me know down here if you have ever made a Facebook Live or if you are considering to do a Facebook Live. So why should you make a Facebook Live? Well, because it's the fastest way to get people to know you, like you, and trust you. And you might say, well, I'm a network marketeer and I do home meetings. I call people, I go to their homes and at cafes and have meetings. Well, you might, but in these virus times, like we have just seen, it has been very hard for all network marketers to do the normal business, the old school business where you talk to people on cafes, you talk to people in their homes and at anywhere, I guess. So why not consider taking your business online and attracting people instead? There are over 100 million network marketers around the world, and I bet that they are not successful, all of them. And of course, we all want to be successful, but it's very hard when you have to pick up the phone and call somebody you don't even know. And when they pick up the phone, they are thinking right away, oh God, it's a pyramid scheme. I don't want to talk to that guy. And the next thing you discover is nobody's answering the phone. So I will really recommend that you start taking your business online, attracting people with value. And today, let's talk about some of the issues that might keep you away from making these Facebook Lives. If we haven't met, my name is Erik Precious, and I help network marketers and home-based business owners to take their business online using modern strategies. So maybe you are like I was, a very old school, classic network marketer who really used a lot of energy on contacting people and get them to talk to you. And you spam them right away when you get the chance. I was that guy, but not anymore. So live video is the shortcut to get people to know you, like you, and trust you. And all the experts that are big online, they say the same thing. You got to attract people instead of hunting them down, bugging your friends, bugging your family. So let's dive into the content today. Let me know where you're joining in from down here. I'm standing here in Denmark. I would really like to know where you are right now. So I have 4 points for you today. And the first point is you feel like an imposter. And we call it imposter syndrome. When we start going online with our business, we have no results. We have nothing to show. We are a nobody online. So that's the very tough thing, to go online and keep saying to yourself, I got something to offer. Because of course you have something to offer. People are waiting for you to go online. Your crowd is waiting for you. But I don't have anything to talk about, you might say. Well, of course you do. Maybe you're interested in sports or interested in fitness, interested in what we eat, and you can talk about that. I talk about helping network marketers going online with their business using modern strategies. So that was number one. We feel like imposters, and maybe you've heard this. We call a fake it till you make it. That's so bad to say that, because if you're honest and say, like I say, I'm not a six-figure earner, but I'm going to be, and I'm going to learn a lot of things from experts. And when I learn it, I will turn around and teach it to you. So if you want to follow me on this journey, please watch my lives. So today we are talking about the 4 topics. And number one is we feel like an imposter. And there's only one way around that, and that is to learn the skills, invest your time in following experts and so on, and teach others what you learn, and be honest. That's very important. Be honest when you talk to people. Don't fake it till you make it. Don't pretend like you have a million in your bank account and you have a big Ferrari in the garage. If you don't lie. So that was number one. We have the problem with feeling like imposters, and I had the same. I had the problem when I started. I had nothing to show. I had nobody following me, and when I started doing my first Facebook lives, nobody was watching. Absolutely zero was watching. And I still feel that sometimes that people are not watching, but they are, even though if you don't know they are. So that was number one. We feel like imposters. And number two is, and that's very obvious, you don't know what to talk about. I had the same problem. What am I going to talk about? I know nothing. I really know nothing. But of course we know something. And if we follow experts, we'll take their material and make it your own on your Facebook Lives. Get the inspiration from Facebook Lives, get the inspiration from blogs, get the inspiration from anywhere, from books or something like that. But follow the experts, and the experts in your field, the field you want to follow. You gotta watch what the experts they do and what they say, so you can use it to your crowd. So that's number two. You don't know what to talk about. So you can say something like, I read this new thing on a blog and it's blah, 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 So borrow other people's content and make it your own. That's not stealing. That's just being smart. So that was number two. You don't know what to talk about. And number three is also very important. The lack of confidence. And how do we get the confidence to go online, to go live on Facebook? Well, I have a secret trick that I use, and it's called notes. I have a piece of paper right in front of me here, so I know if I get stuck or it goes down, goes black for me, I know what to talk about because I can see my notes just under the camera. So have notes, and that will give you more confidence when you start talking on Facebook Live. And if you want to be very smart, you practice a lot while your audience is small. If you only have a small audience, nobody's watching, so it's no problem. You can practice and be better and better at doing Facebook Lives. And if you want to, you can just start doing some videos for yourself on your phone or anywhere without putting them up on Facebook. So you can practice how you look on the camera. Are you looking in the camera and not on the screen? And these small adjustments you need to know. And in the start, you can even do the videos when you're satisfied with a video, you can upload it. So you're not going live. And that's the first thing about this is it's very stressful to go live because people are seeing what you're doing right now and you cannot correct your mistakes. And that leads me to number 4. And I don't know do you have the confidence to go live? Let me know. Let me know down here. So that's leading us to number 4. And that is something we all are afraid of, and that is making mistakes. But you cannot make Facebook Lives without doing stupid stuff. You cannot make a Facebook Live without saying the word twice, stutter, it's not going to happen. You can have kids running in the background. You can have the neighbor that's ringing on your doorbell. You cannot control that when it's live, and that's it. You don't have to fear failure because you gotta fail a lot of times to make a perfect Facebook Live. And don't be afraid of being laughed at. The people that laugh at what you're doing, they don't have the balls to do it themselves, I bet. And if you freeze on the screen, never mind. It shows that you're human. And if you're afraid of being judged, nobody's going to judge you. And if they judge you, well, maybe again, it's because they don't have the balls. So don't be afraid of looking silly on a Facebook Live. I will really recommend that if you have an totally offline network marketing career until now, you start going online with your business. And will you succeed tomorrow? No, this takes time. So you got to do a lot of Facebook Lives because you have people to know you, like you, and trust you. And that's what you're aiming for, giving people value so they will follow you. Don't show your products. Don't talk about your company. No, find something that gives your crowd value. And I have a quote here that says, and I'm going to read it from my notes, is something small as fear going to stop you from reaching your dream? No, right? Don't let fear stop you. So that was all from me today, folks. Let me give you a quick recap on the things that I have been talking about. Number one is that we feel like imposters. We gotta know that if we can be honest, it's not a problem. And number two is we don't know what to talk about. And well, follow the experts and find out what you can talk about. And number three is that we have a lack of confidence. And my confidence, well, I made it a little bit better with my notes, so I knew just what I had to say. And I'm not having a full novel down here. I'm having some key points, so I know what to say. And number four is that we are afraid of making mistakes, and we are all making mistakes. And the only way to get better in life is to make mistakes and learn from them. So that was all from me today. I hope that you are going to have a great day. I hope that you will consider going online with your business. And I have this amazing boot camp down here. Hey, it's free. So you can start there and find out, are you ready to do something in this attraction marketing world, or are you still going to run for your meetings and have the cold calls? It's not my way, I tell you. So have a great day. I know I will. Bye-bye.